Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie, and this is a general collective love reading for the person on your mind, the one you're here for, the one you're wanting to know about. Because it's a general collective reading, you want to make sure that you use your intuition in discerning what's meant for you and what is not. The goal is to bring you more clarity and a clear path forward on what's happening between the two of you, not to add to more confusion. So above all, please use your intuition here. And let's get into it. How do each of you view the connection? You and your person. How do each of you view the connection presently at this time? How do you each view the connection right now? So I have you as play. I am completely engaged in what I do, in the here and now. I call it play instead of work. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Let's see. And for your person, together. I love working together with others and how it makes once impossible dreams possible. I see there is strength and unity in how much we can accomplish together. Asking for help is not weak. It is powerful. So, for each of you, play. It looks like you are kind of going back to basics and having a childlike mentality in the way you approach and interact and connect with this person. I believe you realize that each of you has work to do, possibly in healing, but that it's enjoyable work and work that is worthwhile. So it doesn't feel work. So you're trying to make it a more upbeat and light way of approaching it. And your person is very much on board with wanting to work together and to be together and to come at this together. So great energy for both of you. Okay, I'll keep those separate here. And in addition to that, how are you behaving towards one another right now? How are you behaving towards one another at this time? Let's get one card for each. How are you behaving towards one another right now? Unconditional love for you. And that kind of right here is that acknowledgement that there is work to be done and healing on both ends. But that you have a deep love and care for this person that transcends just 3D emotion. You feel no matter what happens with you and this person, that you want the best for them. You want them to experience life purely and through a clear and honest and true lens, divinely true lens, without the fog and the tinting of hurt and trauma and past wounds. So you're on board to be with this person and to come at this together. But even if it doesn't work out, you want the best for this person in the highest sense. And together, so be fearless. And the colors kind of even match on this one. This person does feel an underlying sense of fear and doubt and a lack of confidence in themselves and their abilities when it comes to you, but they are not letting that fear serve as a barrier to what they want, because what they want is to be with you, and that is the driving force for this healing at this time. What is the most magnetic aspect that draws each of you to the other. What is the most magnetic aspect that draws you to one another at this time? Let's get 2 cards for each. So for you, Justice and the Empress. Two majors. You feel this person has drawn you down a path of seeing the truth in things and finding balance and fairness and honesty in your path. And this, you see this person as the embodiment and your counterpart. Energetically, emotionally, spiritually, you see abundance and beauty and a nurturing warmth to this person. And you are drawn to them. They make you feel safe and heard and deeply loved. But they're honest and truthful with you, even when it is uncomfortable. But even when they speak or act towards you in a way that is uncomfortable, but based in truth, it's done with love and a deep caring for you. And this is an experience with this person that you have not had with another before. The way they embody this unconditional love towards you it's magnetic, it's intriguing, it's beautiful. Okay, and for your person, Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. I feel this person has called you out of an emotional stagnancy where you had stayed stuck, unwilling to see the potential that is there for you. It was an uncomfortable, lonely, disruptive stagnancy, but because it was familiar to you, you stayed there. But this person's presence in your life has caused you to see beyond that, to see an abundant potential in, going into the emotions and the nurturing and the patience within yourself. And I think you find that very attractive, that they woke you up to something that you were blind to before. Let's see. What is blocking the connection for each of you? Spirit, please give me 2 cards. One for the collective, one for their person. What is currently blocking the connection or progress or expansion or evolution of this connection for the highest good at this time? What is blocking the connection? So for you, I am finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. It's a sad thing. It's a heaviness. They're starting to recognize their divine potential and worth and value. but for some reason there are underlying wounds or hurts that make this person feel unworthy of your love. And it's possibly because it's so pure and right, unconditional. It feels to this person that it is too good to be true. What's the catch? This is not how their experience of receiving, connection and love from another person. So it feels like rom-com, like beautiful and deep, and it touches their heart and their soul so deeply that it is stirring up old hurts in the area of romance and love that have not been worked through, or this person may not have even know existed until you. And what's blocking the connection for you? I am going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. And it feels like, and I'm with this one, this was describing your person. So this I'm feeling is a mirror image of both of you. I think that either on the 3D or, the 5D, there is an acknowledgement of a deep love and caring by both of you. But it's being received and processed by each of you differently. I think that that each of you caused the other to recognize your worth and to see the areas in which you are settling for less. And still there are wounds and there are hurts within you that each of you that are causing you to feel an illusory sense of unworthiness of the love that you feel from the other. Okay, so I just had to say that was just coming to me. So for your person, what's blocking the connection for them? I am going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. This person is the suffer in silence type. Perhaps the way they were raised, being open and honest about experiencing emotions was not a welcome thing. Perhaps it was discriminated against, or when this person brought up their feelings, they were made to feel small or unheard or silenced in some way, and they grew up with a sense of don't share because it's not going to be received or welcomed or cared about anyways, so I'll just deal with it by myself. So this person has a deeply ingrained sense within them that they need to handle their business, their emotions. Even if the emotions involve you, they need to handle them by themselves. So that is what is blocking them. If they would speak it and come to you with, what they're feeling, I feel that you would meet them with open arms and an open heart in helping them to work through it, or just holding space for them to feel it. And let's see, I want to get a little bit more. So for you, this finally seeing your worth but not feeling worthy of the love that you receive from this person. Tell me more about that, Spirit. Let's get clarification for each of the collective and their person, the one they're here for. Okay, so reflection, outward, inward, and didn't I say that it felt like a mirror image? It felt like a mirrored experience for both of you, right? This, I am finally seeing my worth, but for some reason I still feel unworthy of this love that I'm experiencing or that I feel the potential of with the other person. And that reflection outward, inward. There is work to be done on the healing, on your end and theirs, but your healing is the one that you are in control of. And it's a call to go in, possibly through meditation and with the support of your spiritual guides and your higher self in helping to illuminate this wound within you that needs your attention and your healing. Because sometimes these things, and the majority of the time, these beliefs, they are in our subconscious and we don't consciously recognize them. We just operate from the way that we think is just what we want in this awaking state. But it's purely driven, and the rudder of all of those decisions is your subconscious and your subconscious beliefs and the stories that you have told yourself as a result of experiences you've had. So a call to go inward for that feeling of unworthiness. And your person, I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. Expression, suppressed. The need to, as I had mentioned, go about this on their own. A need to deal with it on their own because maybe there was a time in their life where they did reach out and express themselves and it wasn't met with anything of value. The person on the receiving end was not in the capacity, the emotional intelligence capacity to offer support or hold space for this person in the way that they needed it. And that was a belief that was formed right there in their subconscious. I won't ask for help again. I'll just deal with it myself. Okay. Get some cards out of the way. Got a collection here. Let's see. Let's do this. Actually, I'm going to do these ones. What are you being called to let go of? Through this connection, through the experience with this person, what are you being called to let go of? What are you being called to let go of? Let's get 2 cards. What is the collective? Oh, there we go. So we have King of Wands and the 5 of Wands. The conflict, the chaos, to lay your wand down in your passion and to try to see this other person's perspective and the things that are important and passionate to them in their life through a way or a lens where you're putting yourself in their shoes and trying to find common ground or understanding and an awareness that what is important to them truly is the way that what's important to you is truly important to you. And I think that this is the way in which you are going to find your passion and your purpose in life is humility and a connectedness and recognizing that conflicting ideas are what is causing a divide in some sense between you and this person right now. And instead of fueling that and focusing on it and seeing it from only one angle, it's a call to come at it from a different angle and try to see where this person is coming from. And know that in doing that, they'll do you a solid and return that to you. All right, and let's see. What is the overall energy that exists between the two of you? It's felt by both of you. What is the strongest overall connecting energy existing between and felt by both of you? What is the strongest connecting energy, Spirit, between the collective and their person? Strongest connecting energy. Simplicity. On both ends, there's a want to take any complication and you know, conflict, differing opinions, beliefs, and the unrest and chaos that those beliefs and ways of being are causing, and to find simpler, more peaceful, calm waters between the two of you. So there's a strong urge for just simplicity. And let's see. What advice does Spirit have for you? Actually, you know, I'm going to do this one. What advice does Spirit have for you? Give you some advice and close this out. What advice does Spirit have for you at this time? What does Spirit want you to bring your awareness to? Okay. And take just the top one. When you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. What is a quality in others that I have a low tolerance for? Can I locate this quality within myself? Can I have grace within myself and others for being imperfect? And this is a call to recognize that what we see or fault find in others is purely a reflection of something that we need to acknowledge or become aware of within ourselves. There's a reason that seeing something that we disown in ourselves in another stirs us and not necessarily triggers us, but causes an unrest and a lack of peace within. So, what is a quality in others that I have a low tolerance for? Is there something within this person that you have no patience for, or that you can't relate to, or that you just don't connect with, and it's upsetting to you? And now take that and ask yourself, can I locate this quality within myself? Can I have grace with myself and others for being imperfect? And I'm going to leave the reading there. Hopefully that was gave you some food for thought or helped you to see things in a different way or in a new light, and to see a path forward in finding common ground and peace and love and kindness between the two of you. And I hope you have a beautiful day or night wherever you are, and whenever this finds you, know that this reading is timeless. So whenever it finds you, if it resonates and feels in alignment with your experience, the reading is for you. And sending you all so much love.